Day, Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to everybody. Big waves to you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, you know, I got a thought for the day. As I've traveled this world with the Coach's Corner, I just thought this morning as I was preparing, how many people in the hotel room next to me thinks they have a crazy person? Like they hear me shouting, screaming at my computer. And they're probably like, who is this guy? But anyway, that was just my thought today. So we got a birthday lady on here this morning, Miss Sue Bolts. Sue, happy birthday. We hope you have an amazing day. We're looking for you. Hopefully she's on, Andrea. We're going to see.
I don't see her yet.
She is.
Unless
Okay.
her phone
Okay.
is
Well,
hanging.
if you got Sue's contacts, send her a happy birthday. We hope you have the most amazing day ever. The word for today, and it's a new word, I think. I don't know. We've been doing this for 4 years. So you want to talk about hard to think up words? Yeah. So the word for today is proactive. Proactive. If you look at the definition of proactive, it's creating or controlling a situation. Creating or controlling a situation by causing something to happen rather than just responding to it after it happens. So let me ask you a question. You don't have to raise your hand or comment, but think about it. Are you a proactive person to this definition, or are you a reactive person? Meaning, do you tend to sit back until a situation arises and then you react to the situation? Or do you proactively see a situation arising and you attack and make a move before the situation happens? And I would say we're split across here. I would say there's people that's like, I'm a reactive person. I can see an argument taking place, but I wait and then I slap them. No, I'm kidding. So it, and then some people are like, oh no, I can see it a mile away. And I make a pivot. Like I start to move, I start to chess move my way to something different. So I think we would probably have a split audience this morning. So where I went this morning is like, what's characteristics to a proactive person? And I'm going to end with a quote, but it's number one, are you a person that anticipates? You're acting in advance of a future situation. Like that's a proactive person, a person that anticipates. And here's what I mean by that. I say it all the time in our profession. The people that make the most money in our profession or in my profession are the people that are really good at promoting a promotion. They're really good at promoting an event. Like when you put a flyer out, it's just instructions, right? Instructions doesn't. So sometimes analytical people can put a flyer out and think, oh, 1,000 people are going to show up because I put a flyer out. But that's really just instructions on how to get there, like address, time, how to get there. What's the energy behind the instructions? That's being proactive towards the event. That's being proactive towards the promotion. Are you creating energy around that? So a proactive person has a chance to really excel at whatever profession the person's in because people want people to anticipate an action, like create energy around it. Does that make sense? Hope it does. Number two, change oriented. A person is change oriented, meaning they're taking time to make a change. This stepped on my toes because I have some social media platforms. I have some people hired that are waiting on me right now. Like they're waiting around on me to make the videos, to do the things that can create a chain of reactions that could bring me business. And you know whose fault it is right now? It's mine. Because right now, if I look at the word change oriented, I'm not taking the time to make the change and actually creating that for future wins. Does that make sense? Why is that? Because I'm just too stinking busy. That's what I tell myself. Like, oh, I'm just too busy. I'm just too busy. Have you ever thought about trying to run for the president of the United States? How busy they might be? You know, they're flying here, they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing this. I mean, they're just busy. So, can we really say that we're too busy? Like, people that run the history, if you look back, maybe it's Canada, it doesn't matter. It's like they have families, they have kids, they have grandkids, and they're just figuring out a way to get it all done. So for me, I got to be change oriented if I want to be a proactive person. And right now, I'm dropping the ball in that change oriented category. Are you? That's the question. And then number three, self initiated. Like a proactive person, I got to be quick. It's self initiated. Do not have to be asked to do something. Like, doesn't wait. They take action on their own. Like, if there's a promotion happening, boom, they take action and blow it up. If it's an event they're putting down, they take action and they promote it. Like, if they see a movement, they're change oriented, meaning they don't need nobody to ask them to do it. They're going to make it happen, right? Those are all characteristics of a proactive human. So the quote is, and I went to health. I want everyone to be proactive with their health. Like, how good can the body really feel? I was talking about my profession for a minute, but think about your health. What if we were all proactive and we taught everybody to be proactive? What if they took great products that was good for their body that, you know what, if I'm proactive, maybe I don't have to get on the things the rest of the world's on. How good can the body feel when it proactively takes steps to ensure better health? Oh, wouldn't we affect so many lives if that's the type of culture we created? So anyway, that was my thoughts around proactive. Andrew, I'll turn it to you.
Well, great lesson this morning, Coach. And I hope Sue made it on here because we got to sing to her, but we'll see. We'll see if she's here. I don't see her yet, but I found two quotes and I thought they both were super powerful. So you're going to get both of them this morning, but I'll be quick. So the first one was, I believe that everyone chooses how to approach life. If you're proactive, you focus on preparing. If you're reactive, you end up focusing on repairing. And that's John C. Maxwell. And I think, man, how many times have I been in the repair work, right? Like that's been my official career. I'm just repairing at work, repairing at home, repairing, because I wasn't proactive. And then I thought this one was really powerful where it said proactive people carry their own weather with them. And that's Stephen Covey. And I think they put the air in their sails. They make the wind, right? So they're proactive and they create what they're looking to create. And I thought, oh, that sounds lovely. But I can tell you, I'm probably not the poster child for the proactive person. I probably fall more on the reactive side. So got to work on it. So how? If we want to become more proactive, what can we do out here as regular old folk to become a little bit more proactive? So first of all, we got to take responsibility. I've got to take the time to think about what I really want. Like, what is it that I really want? What's missing? Our life is full of choices, and it's time to take in the reins by making active choices to figure out and to create the life that I want. So if I'm the one walking around saying, I'm too busy, I can't, well, I got to figure out, well, who's making me too busy? Right? Like nobody else is making me say yes to things that maybe I don't have time for, right? Nobody else is like holding my nose to the grindstone or my head to the fire. No, that's all me. Like I am my own boss. And sometimes I don't treat myself as the best employee. So we got to figure that out. And if I'm creating a life that's not sustainable, well, then I need to take responsibility and proactively get a little bit more organize, work on that calendar a little bit more. Next, if I want to truly be proactive, I've got to grow my self-confidence, my self-belief, my self-worth. because this pushes me to act past my fears, to act beyond, what I think I can do. And this allows me to be able to know that I can do things that I need to do. When I have that confidence, when I have that, in my hip pocket, that I know that I can do hard things because I've done hard things before, and I'm like, okay, I can make it through this, I can figure this out, then I realize that I don't have to settle for the crumbs that are left for me, right? In different ways. Next, if I want to truly be proactive, I've got to accept the fact that mistakes are inevitable. I am going to screw up, and it's better to at least take that step and make a mistake and then figure out how to react and course correct appropriately than to not take that step. And so to be proactive, I need to accept the fact that sometimes I'm going to choose wrong, and that's okay. I just need to proactively choose to step back or move in a different direction. And then lastly, I'm going to sit right here. I'm like, I've got a bunch, but I've taken too long. So I've got to figure out which one. Okay. I'm going to say the last way that we can be proactive is to don't give in to the negative gremlins. Anybody else have a negative gremlin that lives in their mirror that sometimes, throws out obstacles that don't maybe even exist, but we make a mountain out of a molehill? We've got that negative Nelly. I've got to work on letting that go and instead try to switch my focus away from, maybe some obstacles and whatever, to where I can channel my energy in the short term so that I can overcome maybe the smaller, less daunting tasks, so I can let go of some of that anxiety and just slay those gremlins, because we don't need to live with them anymore.
Great lesson. This was a good one for me today. So here's the thing. Sue's not on. Wish her a happy birthday. You see her out here. Listen, as I look across the community, I'm so proud. I feel like we're collecting people of bald head. Like I'm looking across, I'm seeing Rick Briefs, I'm seeing Mark. I'm like,
wait,
Alex
Coach.
is hanging
They
on, but
might
I feel
not
like it's
know,
coming
Brent.
real.
They
Like
might
John
not
Rick.
know.
What?
They might not know. Like they might not identify as bald. So before you read everybody's names, make sure that they're proud.
Could you imagine if we just went on a movement here in the coach's corner where everybody got on? They're like, why is all the men bald headed? Like, I don't understand. So anyway, that's a thought that we could possibly go down. Guys, our numbers are incredible. I'm having a little humor this morning, having a little laugh with you. We love you guys. We're so grateful for you. It's just a great start to kick off the day with a word, and just seeing all your faces just makes me have such an amazing day out there. I hope it does you too. Love you guys. Have a great Wednesday. See you back tomorrow.
Guys, have a beautiful
Love
day.
you
I think
all.
we should
I
all
love the
Yeah,
laughter.
that's
Take
it.
care.
Love you guys.
Have a
Appreciate it.
good
Great
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
happy